If you do not die before age 65, you will die after age 65. You will die. No doubt about it. It's going to happen. Now,
He said you don't know after 65.
after age 65. Okay, now, now the thing is with life insurance, what is life insurance for? Life insurance is a couple things. Is to take care of your family if something should happen to you. The cheapest time to buy life insurance is always now. Because what's going to happen tomorrow? You will get older. And life insurance is based on age and obviously medical experience. You do not know when you're going to become uninsurable. My wife had a couple bouts of cancer. She is uninsurable. I'm looking at getting something now because my daughter and I are looking at a plan that we think we might be able to get more money if we put into a life insurance policy on me than if she puts it into an IRA. So she's basically betting I die young, which is not quite what she's doing, but it's a good plan. I looked at the numbers. It makes sense. And so, sit up, please. Okay, so the thing is there's good reasons for it. And my thing is I want to leave money to my kids and my grandkids. So that's what I use life insurance for. My daughter, when I bought her a life insurance policy, I bought her a whole life insurance policy. And I also bought them on my granddaughters and on my wife. So I pay $50 a month. Actually, my kids are paying it now, and they have $100,000 in coverage. If you were to buy a term life insurance policy for $100,000, it would cost probably about $8 a month. So why spend $42 more for it? Well, here's the difference. At age 65, your term policy is going to go up. I had a term policy that just expired 2 months ago. It was for $1.8 million. My premium was $265 a month, and now it's past the thing. I'm guaranteed insurable, so I can buy it for the next 20 years, but my premium went up from $265 a month to $13,000 a month.
You're worth a lot of money.
Not now. I dropped it because there's no way I'm going to pay $13,000 a month. Why did the rate go up so much? Because
you are elder now. I mean,
older, right? And so the life insurance companies figures if I could qualify for a new policy, I would get it at a cheaper rate. So therefore, I must be at death's door. So they're going to pay more money for it. Life insurance companies in the business to make money, right? So back to my daughter here. At age 65, that term policy would go from say about $8 a month to about 30, maybe about $30 a month. It's still less, but at age 65, in this whole life policy here, she has $980,000 in cash, a death benefit of $1.5 million, and because both the death benefit grows and the cash value grows on those policies. So term insurance is the cheapest way to get coverage for a short period of time. It's the most expensive in the long term. Whole life policy is more expensive in the short term, but cheaper in the long term.
So God forbid, if something were to happen to you, that amount, would it be taxed?
No, that's a nice thing. That's why my daughter's looking at on her IRA.
Okay.
Because death benefits on a life insurance policy are tax-free. So when my daughter and I sat down and took a look at this stuff, and she's 39 years old, and we took a look at it and says, hey, that's not a bad idea to do that if this is what you want to do. So right now I'm going under underwriting to see if I can qualify for a decent rate on it. I haven't bought a life insurance policy in 20 years. My other ones are just out there and just still running through. But this is one thing I bought for my kids, my grandkids. I'm a firm believer in whole life insurance. If you all want to do something smart for yourselves, go out and buy yourself right now a $250,000 whole life policy, or buy a $100,000 whole life for $150,000 term rider on it. It'll bring the price up. But the thing is get something started. You're putting money into it. On my daughter's policies, after about 8 years, they did what's called POP, which means they could stop putting premiums in it. And at age 65, the cash value in it would only be probably somewhere around $200,000. but they haven't made any payments on it for 50 years. So there's a real benefit to it. So life insurance is one of those things you never quite ever get the right information. Most life insurance agents do what's called need selling. They need to make a sale to stay in business. Okay? And they're going to get it wherever they can. Be very careful about people that tell you, oh, buy term and invest the difference. That never happens. People aren't willing to do that. And if you buy a whole life policy, plan on keeping it forever. You'll lose your money the first 3 years of premiums. You'll lose all those if you cancel the policy out. It's not worth it. Okay? But if you want to do yourselves a favor, we're going to be talking about IRAs next week, and that's going to be another one I want you to really do yourself a favor and start putting some money into it. It will make a huge difference for you. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm trying to tell y'all mistakes and things that most people make. And then they get too old to be able to do anything about it, or they become uninsurable. In my wife's situation, I have $500,000 in life insurance on her, which I took out before her cancer. I can't get any more coverage on her at a rate that would make any sense. You know, you see all these ones out there, guaranteed insurable. We can say up to a $10,000 policy. That's going to cover your funeral expenses. I want money for my kids and my grandkids. I want them to have fun, be able to enjoy life. I don't want to give them too much money, because if you give them too much money, it just screws them up. Okay? I want to have enough there for them to be able to do the things that they want. So life insurance, two types, term and whole life. And there's all sorts of blends in between. Okay? But I'm telling you, nothing will beat a good whole life policy. If you can keep paying on it for about 15 or 20 years, then it will do what's called premium offset. You don't have to make any payments, and that coverage is always there. There's all sorts of little riders you can put on it. On mine, I always put disability coverage, so if they get disabled, the policy keeps making the payments for them into the policy each month. So there's a lot of neat things that you can do for it. But seriously, think about life insurance. I'm going to guarantee you guys, you're going to turn around and you're going to be my age very soon. I can't believe I'm this old. Okay? I remember sitting where you all are sitting. That would have been in 1968, when I was a senior in high school. All right? So, in fact, my 50th high school reunion was just this past summer. But, hey, guys. All right. So, you're going to do like 99% of the folks your age, you're not going to think about it. You actually end up with a couple kids in the class that end up going out and buying some policies. It'll be the smartest thing you ever did, and you're going to thank yourself in the future. I guarantee you. If not, come back and sue me.
Can you get one on yourself?
Can you get one on yourself? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Get one on yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Get one on yourself. And because somewhere along the line, you're going to have a family, or there's something you're going to want to do. Okay? And it's never cheaper to get insurance than it is today. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great day.